Hey everybody, this is Swarm Gaming and Real Talk. Real Talk, Real Talk, yes. Part 2 is out and BeesMass is back again. And I am playing it. I've been playing it for a little bit. So let's get our hive. Okay, one, two, three, let's go get it. Let's go get it. Alright, so I was actually kind of worried and I was looking at the big dogs online and I could tell that they weren't overtly or saying that they were frustrated, but they were making kind of like side videos on like other things, kind of like how to get ready, how to do this, how to do that, how to, do such as, I don't want to give things away because I show a lot of respect and love for other Beast Form players because I am nowhere near top tier. And I don't want other people to come back at me. Plus, it's just a mutual thing, right? Anyway, anyway, so when you come in here, the first thing that you're gonna look at is B Bear, and there's gonna be an exclamation point. So you know that things are gonna be set up. And with Bee Swarm leaks, there's a lot of stuff on there that kind of gives you clues on who's going to be active in here. So there's Bee Bear, obviously. There's Stickbug. There is Honeybee and Gummy Bear. I think I covered them all, right? Gummy Bear, Stickbug, Spirit Bear, and Bee Bear. I have all of them going right now. Um, Forget about the first two. Alright, so Gummy Bear, Honeybee, Spirit Bear, and Stickbug. And I think, and this is Bee Bear. Okay, so I kind of wanted to wrap everything up. I didn't want to do a go by go each one. Um, this is what you gotta do. This is what you gotta do. But there is a theme that kind of goes on, right? Remember at the very beginning with each bear, you had to do something to activate it, and it gives you like a gift. Well, with Spirit Bear wants you to activate her wind chimes, and that'll probably get you like a gift. I haven't done it. She has what I actually thought every bear was going to have, which is a quest line. In fact, all of them have a quest line that you have to do. See, you have to do things to get a gift and get a ornament to put on the tree. And there's actually another one, a Bubble Man, which I'm not sure after you do Bee Bear or after you do all of them that you get. So this is actually pretty cool. I'm actually quite excited. I'm quite pleased. And this doesn't like exceed my expectations. It's not like wowing me, like, oh my goodness, this is blowing my mind. But at least this isn't like, oh my goodness, this is what I'm waiting for. This is what was supposed to be at the beginning of January, and now it's at the end of January. Now, he has given us until the end of February, which kind of has a good and a bad. Because let me go to the first part. The first part is the gummy bear. Alright, now for me, I took it for granted because I have the gummy mask and I have the gummy shoes. Therefore, I am a gummy soldier. Endgame players all have at least the gummy mask, and most likely the gummy shoes, right? Or the gummy boots. You are a full-fledged gummy soldier. And Gummy Bear isn't really in the BeesMass spirit, kind of wrapping it up. He's kind of like saying, get the hell out, Bee Bear. I want you out of here. In so many words. Get out of here. I don't know what he's going to do. He has a satellite dish that I guess does gumdrops or goo or whatever, but he doesn't like BeesMass. That's my impression of it. I don't know what he says if you don't have the mask. I don't know what he says if you don't have the boots. I don't know what happens. What I think Beast Swarm League says is that if you don't have the boots, you can't give him the gift. If you don't have the mask, he probably will not give you the mission. Um, so I don't know, and I can't remember what happens if you don't even get the mission. I think if you don't get the mission, you don't get the prizes. Um, and I can't remember how you get the gift. Uh, but you give the gift to the bear, and the bear gives you an ornament. There's a process. It's just been so long that there's the quest, the gift, and with Gummy Bear to get the quest, I guess you have to have the gummy mask, and to give the gift, you have to have the gummy boots. Now that does make sense. Gummy Bear, really quick, you look at this, just his top overall, 75 billion goo. And then it breaks it down, red flowers, blue flowers, and then it goes to certain fields, clover, coconut. I mean, 75 billion goo, man. I mean, you gotta have the gummy mask. And technically, you gotta have the gummy boots. Because it's kind of like, would you rather have a very, very powerful pistol or shotgun? Or would you rather have a freaking, like, assault shotgun or a tank or something that'll, like, fire off some rapid bullets, right? I mean, you want something that's powerful. So, with Gummy Bear, it just makes perfect sense that you need something that can cover the field in goo. Plus, also in there, and I don't think it's in Gummy, I think it's in the Honey Bee quest where it talks about Coin Scatter, right? Coin Scatter is the Honey Mask, but it's also in the Gummy Mask too because the Gummy Mask is tied to the Honey Mask. So you see how the Honey Bee is indirectly tied to the Gummy Bee. So you see kind of how like those two things are together. Now Stick Bug. Now obviously Stick Bug also has the stick nymphs, and you have a bunch of like stick things that you have to do, and those are things that are easy to do. You can't do them in one run. It's going to take at least 2-3 runs, and try to get like 1 to 3 good people that can like by themselves get silver. And if you're like a noob, you jump in and you can kind of stay safe, do the defense tokens, and figure out a plan. Because this whole thing is about planning. You can't get it done in one day, obviously. You can't get it done in 3 days. Enjoy this. Enjoy this, right? But I'm looking at this and I'm kind of starting to see everything kind of fit together. There's a lot of farming. There's a lot of farming. Don't try to farm everything at once. But if you really want to be like effective, be effective. Like fields like Cactus Field, where there's like red and blue, and that's where it could be. The best passive star is obviously Gummy Star, because this thing says you have to use so many gumdrops. And it also says you have to craft gumdrops, right? So you have to craft, and you have to use gumdrops, be effective, and use both of that. You have to farm red, and you have to farm blue. Go to Cactus, right? Or go to Mountaintop. They're not fields that you have to go to, but that's fields that could take care of both. For white fields, that's what the Gummy Star loves. One is coconut and one is pineapple, and fortunately they're on there. That will take care of that 75 billion goo that you have to do. I mean, if you have the Gummy Star now, you are just blessed. If you have the Gummy Mask now, you are just blessed. Now, if it's crafting and you are close to getting the Gummy Mask and you know what you have to craft, because this is the thing. if you're close to the gummy mask, and I really believe that people can get the gummy mask if they have the right stuff, if they try really hard, they can get the gummy mask within a couple of weeks if they really try. I think a lot of people kind of put it off and say, "Oh, I'll just get it over time." Glue is probably the difficulty, but it shouldn't hold you back. Everything else you should be able to get. Like for instance, you have to use sprouts and you have to get, like those moon charms. Use them at the same time. You have to use glitter. You can use the glitter to as part of making a gummy mask. It's almost like everything is saying, hey, look, if you don't have the gummy mask, I'm doing these things to help you with the gummy mask. So it's a very, very, very interesting concept about how Onnit has said, I'm going to make this, so if you have it, it's great. It's going to be fun for you. If you don't have it, but you're close, then you're going to be able to do this. If you're not close, you can still have fun, and I'm sure Onnit is going to make it so where you can get to some point, and with Bee Bear, I think if you look at it, you can still get the wreath. I think with Bee Bear, if you look at the festive wreath, I don't think there's anything on there that is just so, like, everyone's going to get the wreath. I mean, you're feeding basic stuff, 60 million pollen. I mean, there is nothing on here. The only thing that I have left is to craft 50 things. So everybody's going to get the wreath. This other stuff, if you can't talk to Stickbug because you don't have the translator, well, you can forget all that. Okay? If you don't have 35 bees, well, forget about Spirit Bear. If you can't kill Stickbug, well, you can forget about that. So there's a lot of things about these extra quests that if you can't even meet the minimal qualifications, well, forget about it. I think even on here it says collecting like a certain amount of tokens from Krabby. Well, heck, if you can't kill Krabby, well, forget about it, right? I mean, I'm actually surprised that there's nothing about a snail. But maybe he thought, snail's a little too much. And I also think that he stayed away from things that take too much time. The first part, it was all about time. It wasn't about time. This one, there was more of an emphasis on end game. As you can see, out of the four, one is almost a guaranteed you're going to get an OP B Quip. The other ones, if you're mid game and you've done all the quests, you're going to be able to do them. But if you're end game, it's going to be easier for you. So basically, what I'm saying is that it seems like everything is tied back to the gummy mask. You should be able to get the gummy mask if you start now and you have the right stuff. What I mean by right stuff, I mean that you're always crafting. Look at what you need to craft. He has not made, from what I've seen, the things for crafting the materials easier. I don't think he's going to do that. I don't think he's going to sell glue. I don't think he's going to make the blender go faster. I've always been the opinion that you should be crafting all the time anyway. But hey, it is what it is, right? The other thing is with boots, I can't give any opinion on that because if I had to get boots like right now, I'd be like I am shiznitty out of luck. Because that is 999 glue and that's a lot. I mean, we're talking like if you wanted to buy tickets to get the gumdrops out of that. Heck, I don't even know if you would have enough time to get the gumdrops to the glue unless you bought tickets to get the gumdrops and then bought the tickets to turn it into glue. So we're talking what, like hundreds, maybe $1,000. So I guess it's even possible to get the boots, but you would be basically buying the most expensive boots ever that you're not going to wear just to complete it. So like anyway, there's a rumor that I've heard that's probably true, and that's that you have to fight a level 20 snow bear with a bumblebee. That's probably true. Now, I can't complain because there's people who are going to look at this stuff and say, "That's just not fair, man. That's just not fair." The stick bug stuff, I can't get that stuff without other individuals. People like me, uh, I can, I mean, it could take me 3, 4, 5 times to get all that stuff, but I can. Other individuals, they may get killed on the second time that stick bug goes to a field, so they just might not be able to. So they may say that's just not fair, or they don't have the translator, so they have to get the translator. They can't get the gummy mask, so they can't do the gummy bear. They may say it's just not fair. So for me to say on Bubble Man, a level 20 bear, that's just not fair. Well, you go like over here, right? These people made it up to 24 to 25, and there's a lot more. They make it all the way down here, and it's down to 22. So there's a lot of people at 21 and 20. And the ones that are at 18 and 19, they're going to push hard to get it up to 20. I could do it. I could put a post out there saying, hey, I need to make it to 20. That's what some people are going to do. So I can't complain. Don't complain. Do what you got to do. Do the quest that you can do. And if you can't, well, it is what it is. Have fun. Just be glad that part 2 is out. All right, I've talked a lot, guys. You guys have fun. Like I said, my server is always open. It's B Swarm Master 1. Everything is spelled the same except when you get to M, it's then S T R with the number 1. B E E S W A R M S T R 1. I have a feeling that after today, it might be full up. I've seen some of my friends get their own servers, so I don't know. But anyway, let me know what your thoughts are. Are you upset? Are you kind of like it's about time? Is it kind of like, dang, this is too much? Do you think Onnit should have spread it out to, where you had the beginning? Are you kind of at the point where, hey, I can't do gummy bear. I'm not even going to worry about it. I can't do stick bug. I'm not even going to worry about it. So, guys, take care. I can keep talking, but I'm not. Guys, take care. Bye.